Or they're both Mother Teresa.
Yeah, but I don't look like a walking penis.
3 more months and I won't either.
Ah, that means you have to watch what you say, does it not?
Well, considering the directive that was put out, yeah, I kind of have to watch what I say.
Was it an official directive put out, or was it the directive per the Marine Corps?
That was so far per Navy, but it looks like it's spreading through DOD.
Yeah, but what you do is your part-time job you're stuck doing.
Yeah.
Well, it's called the reserves. Your full-time job, on the other hand, is this.
We wish.
Oh, let's see. Can I get... Let's see if somebody will do it.
See if somebody will join in for a little bit. Is that what you're trying to do now?
We'll find out if they have the balls.
And just so everybody knows, we are live. It is not our typical time. Things have been too chaotic schedule-wise on my end. So we've kind of come to a compromise for tonight at this time. Hashtag don't be a Nick. Don't be afraid to use that. Follow us on Facebook at the Jaggers Juxtaplooza. Instagram, you can follow Zach at MPJags. Me, I'm still the idiot that doesn't have one. You can get our official merchandise at cafepress.com/Jaggers Juxtaplooza.
Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button if you like the content that you're seeing. And hit that notification bell if you like to be notified of our other videos upcoming and whatnot. And leave a comment below.
So that way we could go ahead and respond and try and integrate you guys into the show. Along with having pineapples thrown at me.
In the chat.
Already.
Chat pineapples. So, you weren't here last week. Oh, I was given a pineapple to throw at you by a 5-year-old.
Well, considering that your better half wound up throwing a pineapple at me via text message earlier. Okay.
Yeah, but I have the little one looking and going, is Uncle Pineapple going to be on tonight?
Uncle Pineapple. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's your wife's fault. She thought it would be funny.
Yeah.
She has a lot of pineapples. She needs to eat her food. But
does she have pineapples in her food?
No. It's mac and cheese.
Oh.
Probably. Yeah, I don't think that'd be a good pineapple.
Didn't know if you had like pineapple ham, pineapple pizza, you know.
No, she did not like pineapple on her pizza.
You've already tried that.
There was black olives and pineapple with no sauce. Well, then she decided she doesn't like the pineapple, so it's just cheese, black olives, and no sauce.
Okay. Pineapples and black olives. Is that okay? Never tried that one before.
Hasn't read it. I just got asked what's the excuse. I said hasn't read it. Yeah. But my wife sends a thing about a birthday party, and she has an answer within 30 seconds.
Huh?
Oh, you want to come to my son's birthday party?
What'd I miss?
The person I invited onto the show tonight.
Oh.
Yeah. Who wants to make comments on our hashtags?
Oh.
I sent an invite, and they have not responded whatsoever. But when my wife sent him a message about a birthday party, he responded in a snap. 30 seconds, had a response. You gonna come?
Not my battle.
No, I don't care. I think it's hilarious. If I saw
So what you can send me details later on. We'll see if I can or not.
Well, I'm sure you
More
can.
than likely, we already know the answer in a way.
Yeah, you got a cheerleading competition to go to.
Oh, that day.
Don't worry, you'll have free time to never come visit. Don't you love the fact?
What is free time?
Don't you love the fact you're constantly proving my wife right?
What define free time?
Yeah, like I said, you're constantly proving her right.
Oh my goodness!
Don't you worry though. So, a lot's been happening since the last time you were on.
There has been a hell of a lot going on in 2 weeks. After the last show that I was on, the day following is when Afghanistan fell to the Taliban.
Right.
Been a lot of interesting world developments the whole way around through that whole fiasco. I don't think I'm overstepping my bounds and saying anything that I shouldn't be saying in those regards. Calls into question a lot of different things for those of us that were actually there. A lot of mixed feelings about it all. And you can't say any of those feelings are necessarily wrong because each individual has literally their own interpretation and feelings on it. And I'm talking for those of us that were actually there. And everybody's going to deal with it differently.
So you had problems at B-Dubs too?
At B-Dubs?
Oh, you're talking something else. See, you totally missed a whole show last week. I didn't even get to address half the problems. I said so much has gone on the last 2 weeks. You start going down some tangent of like world important news. No, my life. My life, most important thing on the show. All right.
How was your day off, by the way?
No, we're not even there yet. We go to B-Dubs, right? This is last Saturday before show. We go to B-Dubs, and I sit down, and I order a Jim Beam and Coke, no ice. Okay. And this really nice, I don't know their pronouns, individual is really kind to my wife, and I don't know whether to take offense or not. Anyways, comes back and brings this large glass of Coke, Pepsi, because they don't have Coke, Pepsi, and a short glass with the double shot of freaking Jim Beam in it.
Letting you mix it yourself.
Because the bartender wasn't sure how to mix it with no ice.
Reason number 957 not to go to B-Dubs?
Yeah, but they're usually...
Other than their anti-2A rhetoric that they constantly push and fund?
I care less about that. I'm watching corgi races on the fucking TV. I didn't even know that thing was a thing.
Corgi races?
Corgi races.
What channel was that? What?
ESPN.
Oh, my God. I'm going to tell her so that way she can torture the kids.
And really, the whole thing... Oh, my God. I don't even know where to start.
It's 100 goddamn degrees outside, and you want to fucking turn off the air conditioner.
So, I don't even know where to start here. The corgi racing looked more to me like what dog loves their owner more. Because one person releases a corgi on one line, and the other owners, come here on the other side. So, really, it's just a competition of whose dog loves them.
Competition of whose dog loves them more. Yeah. You froze like mad there.
That's fine. Literally, okay, did you hear how I said it goes? Literally, one person releases dog, somebody else, come here, and the dog comes running. Yeah. That's I know what it is.
It's like who's got the best treat in their pocket, and the dog will get there first.
Yeah. And the ones giving like whippets to the dog afterwards, like spraying it on the dirt track so the dog can lick it up. Yeah. I'm like, okay.
Wow.
So, needless to say, that's how that weekend started for me. Then rolled into, a show without you.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really screwed up weekend.
You're telling me. Like, the conversation was good. This show requires some shtick. A little bit of shtick to it, and I think it just went a little too serious. They went a lot too serious.
Yeah, I heard you had one of our long lost brothers on here.
I did. For the whole 5 minutes of input he put in on a 3-hour show.
He didn't say anything. What are you talking about?
Daddy duty happens sometimes.
No. A lot of it, he's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
So to drag him into the conversation, pretty much.
Yeah. But yeah, it was too much seriousness. It was, I don't know. I like having differing opinions on the show. So I didn't mind that I had somebody of a different political leaning. The very end, we came to an agreement of sorts. But that I'd say that's about it.
Finding some middle ground, pretty much.
Yeah. But by that I mean slowly you'll change your position to suit mine. Mine was the middle ground opinion. Like, mine wasn't even drastic. Mine was the middle ground. It's like, this is about optics. This is about, showing that you give a fuck. Like, people need to see that. There's no more middle ground than that. And that means just come this way a little bit. Meet me right here. I didn't even start out way to the left or way to the right. I said, meet me here. And it was a battle to get to the middle.
Yeah.
So I came as close to the middle as I could come the end. But it needed a little more humor because it just became a lot too serious for a show.
Well, and at times, having a more serious whatever, it's not necessarily a bad thing or a bad idea. I mean, it depends. It depends. Obviously, I don't really know exactly what I'm talking about here on this, especially because, I haven't had the time to sit down and watch anything this week.
Don't be afraid to use that hashtag, don't be a Nick. Catch up on our old shows because we leave them posted forever.
Unless the show changes titles. Yeah, I went there.
Quitting? Is that
Huh?
So you're quitting?
No, I'm saying unless the show changes titles.
Last time it did because somebody kind of left.
Oh, that's wrong of me, isn't it? Oh, fuck. That was not the way I intended it to come across, though. I meant it with shtick as well. Anyhow, oh my God. That backfired massively on me.
Doesn't it always?
That's life. That's the story of my life, I guess.
You signed a contract, by the way, just so you know. You can't just quit.
When did I sign the contract? Did you prick me with a needle or something when you were out here, and then
No, you were really
drop of blood on a piece of paper?
No, you were really drunk.
I wasn't that drunk. Neither one of us woke up with hangovers, surprisingly, that day. Surprisingly. Very surprisingly.
No, I got you to sign a contract when you were drunk. Digital signatures count.
Digital, huh? Oh, my God.
No, I got this house. A lot of digital signatures.
Well, yeah. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean with that type of paperwork. It's ridiculous. Guy next door had an open house, by the way. He's doing a private sale, and he had an open house. Hold on a second.
So, use the hashtag Don't Be a Nick. Follow us on the Facebook at Jaggers Juxtaplooza. Follow me on Instagram at MPJags. Follow the other Zac Yak.
The idiot that just whatever you want to say.
You can get your official merchandise at cafepress.com/thejaggersjuxtaplooza.
The idiot who's not going to slip seat. Yeah.
So, needless to say, that was that. Now I've got an issue, right? I have no issue with Walmart saying we recommend masks or anything like that, okay? That's their business, one way or the other. Their business, they have that.
It's recommended, though.
Right,
I mean, they're at least using the word. Though.
Not where I have an issue. Where I have an issue is the gentleman handing out masks to people who want them. And they're the weird, like, they look like diapers. Accordion diaper thing on the back, right? Okay.
The one that looks like half a bra cut?
No. The ones that actually look like you took your baby's, like, used diaper and turned it into a mask.
Okay.
Because it's got the cuff hem around the kid's leg, where it's got the little accordion. That's what runs from front to back. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, there's a bunch of these just like hand packed in a Walmart bag.
And the guy's just pulling them out without any gloves.
Offering you the mask with no like gloves on, or even if he has gloves on, there's a bunch in a unsanitized like Walmart grocery bag, just like gathered together. That's where I'm sitting there like,
how long? Here's a good question. This is for environmentalists. How long before the masks are a problem for the oceans?
No, just burn them. That hasn't caused any problems. No burn pit issues.
Well, I'm not talking about the paper ones. I'm talking about everybody losing cloth ones and them winding up in the drain and,
Right. Well, that's why you're supposed to wash them.
Just saying.
So, yeah. But my point being, the mask thing, I'm not even picking a political side here. My side is the side of health. And the side of health says a bunch of loose masks shoved in a Walmart bag. Like, not, okay, here's the box of blue masks that he's handing out. A bunch of these shoved into, like, a double-bagged Walmart bag, rolled open. Even if I wanted a mask, I'm not going to take one from you. If I came in without my own mask, if I wanted a mask from you, I'm not taking one of those.
No, I wouldn't either. That's kind of screwed up.
That's what I'm saying.
Still getting the meals in boxes?
Yeah.
We haven't had any updates on the customer service with that.
Haven't gotten a couple in a little while because the heat. So a lot of them require oven work, and it's just been way too hot to start the oven.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just no way around that. I mean, if it's 90.
Well, I'm talking about how they arrive to you, damages, anything like that.
Haven't had any problems once they started coming on time.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but we switched delivery companies too. So,
UPS.
Yeah. And I used to have problems with UPS.
T-Force. Yep. Leave it to the Canadians.
I got nothing there. Nothing new. But,
Internet?
Do what?
Internet?
No. No, I was going to yell at some dogs. I was about to mute it and yell at some dogs that are wrestling right next to the computer stand. So give me a second. I just figured you'd talk. So
Well, I was just trying to figure out any new customer service things that ongoing issues that you've had. That's all. Because usually your customer service stories are pretty damn good.
Yeah, they can be. I don't have any new ones.
Gas station,
do
truck stop.
Not really.
Follow up on the crazy guy in the shower.
Do what?
The crazy guy.
No. Yeah, no follow up there. Actually, shocking. I'm curious why you're watching other men in the shower, but
No. I'm talking. I wasn't even the one that stopped at that truck stop. First off,
that you know of.
I want to know why he's watching people in the shower.
I want to know why you want updates on men in the shower.
No, the crazy dude that wanted help from in the shower. Anyhow.
Yeah, about that.
That was arrested. Anyhow.
I think it's storming again.
At your place?
Yeah, I didn't mow the lawn this weekend. I really kind of wanted to, but it's like it's too hot. The yard out front, it just doesn't look quite right.
Dude, the humidity was so damn bad here this weekend that like I waited until 11:30. The grass was still full of dew. Yeah. And I just went ahead and started cutting. It is what it is. I mean, my mower deck got crammed full.
Inside my fence line needs mowed, but the front yard, like nobody else in the neighborhood's mowed their lawn. It's like we're all just looking going, it is too hot. It cannot be good for the grass to chop it down right now.
Yeah, and I mean, there's the one yard. I started to work on it like, when was it? Was it Wednesday or Thursday night? I can't remember. I came home, jumped on the mower, and I got half the yard done before a thunderstorm came through. So the yard looked like crap because obviously I stopped.
Right.
I went ahead and took the mower deck off, cleaned it, resharpened the blades again. Yesterday, went ahead and tried to cut it in the morning. You know, like I was saying, they're starting at 11:30, and I got the yard done. But you know, I've said that I help take care of my in-laws' yard. Well, their yard was so overgrown, I actually had to mow it on the highest setting, and it clogged up the deck again. It still needs cut a second time. So I took the deck off. I cleaned it again. It's ready to go. But the humidity was so bad again today, the grass never dried. So I didn't even bother.
Hey! You need to do what I do. You ride with 1 foot down and you just stomp on the fucking one side of that deck half the drive. Because I blow all mine inwards, right? For the most part.
Yeah.
And then when you come back over it and the grass is thick, it really tries to clog it up. So like you're catching just barely a wheel in. So your wheel's running right on the unmowed or on the mowed side, right? So that you're actually got like that much of the deck just chopping and a bunch of trips. Right?
Oh, I do that, but I mean, you know.
Well, no. But then I stand there and I've got my foot on the other end and I'm just like whacking away at it with my foot, just stomping on the freaking mower deck because that's the only way that it's chopping it up. And then when you come through on your next trip, you're getting a second trip onto that. So
yeah, their yard right now is cut at 6 inches. It is what it is. I'll get it taken care of. Actually going to give them my mower here soon because I got another one coming. I gotta pick it up. It's got dead battery, but I gotta pick it up. So Lazarus will be moving on to a greener pasture.
And yet you'll still be mowing it, so what's it matter?
Probably not, actually. So it is what it is. It's one of the little ways that I can do something that helps them out and for how much they help me out through the week and all that stuff. So
well, I understand that. It's just like to help my elderly neighbor who has a thing about feeding these birds. I decided I should put some feed out too, and I got one of those nice cedar boxes with the little freaking screw in it that you put the corn cob on.
Yeah. How is that helping with the birds or not?
Well, I haven't seen any of the squirrels yet, but I also haven't seen birds either.
She's trapping them.
There's a random cat that's been running around too all of a sudden, so might be causing part of the problem.
No, it's not mine now.
You know what? You ought to go back to your uncle's place, pick up that cat, and leave it as an outdoor cat.
No, because it'll come back to my house.
And it's pregnant.
And it's pregnant, so I'm not doing that. It's almost winter time. Let it stay near a barn.
Already.
Oh yeah, within like a day. Yeah, we dropped it off in heat, so within like a day, it was probably done. But no, so yeah, just to help out my neighbor with her bird problem, because she doesn't understand that when you throw bird seed out and things like that, the birds will come. So because she doesn't understand that, I decided I'd get a squirrel feeder.
I thought you were going to start talking about drain tile or something.
No. I'm not even going into that one. I'm covering my legal basis there because it's my fucking property. But what I'm doing is I'm going to get more squirrel feeders, and I'm going to put them on my fence.
You know what you ought to do?
I'm putting them on my fence.
Okay, you do that, but at the same time, the drain tile thing, I just came up with a really good idea for that.
Dig it up and throw it at her?
No. Where it comes across a property line, put a 90-degree elbow on it with a pop-up emitter.
It doesn't come across the property line anywhere. It's all on my yard.
So put a 90-degree pop-up emitter right against the property line and watch the water flow back over.
But no, so all honesty, I'm thinking about assisting her bird problem and putting up squirrel feeders along the back fence line too.
There you go.
Which will just entertain the fuck out of my dogs.
There you go. It'll irritate the hell out of your dogs to where they're barking the entire time and everything else.
No, I just meant that I can be like, oh, my dogs like to eat the squirrels.
It cuts down on my cost for dog food.
Cuts down on the squirrel population. Well, we didn't have squirrels till you start feeding them. Prove it. But, yeah, I'll call my lawyer on her. Can't tell me I can't have squirrel feeders. Fuck you, they sell them at Walmart.
Oh, my God.
I've got to get more for the tree out front, though. I think I'm not being fair because, there's enough squirrels that, you want to give them enough food. I also took the extra, we had cockatiel food because that's literally all they had at one point. So we had to get it for the birds. And then, so we, it lasted like not even a week, right? But we had to get it, right? So I took that and I poured it in the squirrel feeder. So I'm trying to teach the squirrels to eat the freaking bird seed too. So they'll go over to her driveway and eat the food right out of the driveway.
Nice.
I thought you'd like that one.
Nice.
See, I'm not going to harm her poor birds. I'm just going to help them not exist in the property line anymore.
There's like 60 of them.
She's slowly worked them down the driveway closer and closer to my wife's car.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And she waits until obviously she would have to, but until after my Trailblazer's gone. And so there's no other vehicle for the birds to even shit on where she's feeding them at. It literally will have to fly over my wife's car only.
Wonderful.
My wife will leave the house, either take her daughter to or from school, and there's 60 fucking birds sitting in her yard.
Oh, you need a pellet gun.
It's like the crow. Ah!
You need a BB gun.
I have them.
As soon as the squirrels become a problem,
The squirrel. How the squirrel's going to be a problem?
if they get into your attic,
They won't. I'll build a squirrel house in the tree.
There you go.
And I've got dogs in the house. I'll stick the dog in the attic.
You can always do like that video in Australia where they, in order to take care of the mouse problem, shove a snake into the wall.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, my mom had a snake climbing in her sighting, actually. And I said something, and they never did anything about it. I was like, okay. I'd be putting some like spray foam up in there or some shit.
Speaking of that type of problem, my grandmother has a bee problem at her place in the siding.
No, nice.
Yeah.
Break it,
Yeah.
don't play it
There
out.
might be like one area is bees, another area is wasps.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
See, we had 3 viewers. We've bored at least 2 of them.
Well, I think the one is actually checking up on something that I heard upstairs.
Ah. So, anyways, so new medication I've got, right? My wife's like, oh, yeah, okay, so what on the price? Till it dawned on her that was just a one-time
Per
use.
dose.
One-time use shot made by AstraZeneca. And apparently it's $5,124 or some shit per use.
You know, per dosage, that racks right up there. Think about this, cancer patients. I know the medication that my late wife was on was $1,000 a pill, and she would have to take anywhere from 8 to 14 of them in a single day, depending on what her blood levels were.
Right.
So $8,000 to $14,000 per day of just one medication.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And I mean, they make Narcan free, but the EpiPen costs $600.
Yeah. Well, that's $600, and then they've got discount for them and things like that. That's where like this says it's like online when you look up the price. They're like, but subject to whatever your insurance and like discounts we can get you, blah blah blah. I'm like, so
Someone
VA paid
dumped
for
Legos
this.
everywhere.
I'm like, so VA paid for this.
Yeah, what's the government price?
Probably $5,124.
Double it.
Right. 10 grand later.
Oh.
And so this is, this one, and then I take another one in 4 weeks, and another one 4 weeks after that, and then apparently it goes to every 8 weeks.
Well, at least it's only $15,000 for the first 3 months.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be the last one for the night.
Then how much are you looking for the end of the, like 1 year? 5,000 times 6. 30?
30,000, and then you got the initial starter dosages. So
No, because we'll be at a new year. So that's what I'm saying.
You'll be at 40 grand in 1 year time for the first year.
Yeah. Good for you.
We'll find out if it's good for you.
Well, my doctor had said, my regular doctor's like, I've never treated anybody on this before, I want to keep following up with you on how this works. And I'm like, okay.
Well, I mean, is it supposed to I get it. There's no replacement for a rescue inhaler or anything like that.
Oh, yeah, no.
Is it supposed to eliminate the need for the rescue inhaler? I mean, you're going to have to keep it with you. But is it going to reduce how many times you need it? Is it going to make you more susceptible to other diseases, though?
So, funny story for you. I'm on 2 inhalers, a pill, and this on top of the rescue inhaler. So, you tell me, is it going to eliminate the need of a rescue inhaler?
Is it going to eliminate the other inhalers then? This is in addition to everything.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucked. You're fucked.
So yeah, this is all for my lungs. I've got 2 inhalers, not to include your rescue inhaler albuterol, right? Symbicort Spiriva, whatever the new name is, because now instead of pills, it's in a compressed air thing. Symbicort Spiriva, whatever that pill is, and then now this shot.
Jesus.
Yeah. And that's why when everybody gets all worked up about this incident that's occurred for the last year, almost 2 years now, that I'm like, I'm going to keep living my life because what other choice do I have? The bill collectors keep calling, whether you work or not. You can hide at home or you can go to work. The bill collectors keep coming. You know, I'm sorry. I'm not going to rely on the government's help because that's there when it comes. That's not guaranteed forever.
No.
So I'd rather just maintain a job and keep working.
That's all we can do, any of us, just keep on working towards whatever, just to keep, well, realistically anymore, it's to keep the bill collectors at bay.
Right. And that's where it comes down to. It's like, not something that's always obvious. Like right now, if I just go talking too much, I do start feeling it like right here in my chest. But that's where I take a pause. I let somebody I hint towards somebody else talking. I haven't come up with secret cues to go, hey, you take the show. I just try to steer the conversation real quick where somebody else can talk, and then I go, oh, okay.
Get somebody on a rant for a little bit, give yourself a break.
Yeah, or I take a drink, and when somebody notices you're drinking, they'll start talking, and then it goes from there.
Yeah. So far, it's worked.
Yeah, worked out well. So I'm not sure who our 2 viewers are because we did have 3 for a while. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not taken. Hit the notification bell to be notified of reoccurring videos. Hit that like button to let us know that you like it. It helps with the algorithm. See, he doesn't do it. Use that hashtag Don't Be a Nick. You can follow us on the Facebook at Jaggers Juxtaplooza. You can follow me on the Instagram at MPJags, and you can follow the other Zac at.
Yeah. You can get our official merchandise at cafepress.com/Jaggers Juxtaplooza.
We need to make you an Instagram that's just called Yeah. You can still get away with saying it. You can follow me at Yeah.
I just got a message from one of the kids' teachers.
Oh, wonderful. Took our kids to a splash pad over the weekend, and my daughter's teacher showed up, and she's like, "Oh, you live near here?" It's like, "Yeah, and I know you live in the next town over." Yeah, in the same subdivision as one of my daughter's friends that happened to show up to church today because her dad's Catholic, mom isn't, and they happened to actually show up the same time we were. So,
oh wow, there you go.
So yeah, so needless to say, it was a very incidental weekend.
Incidental.
Yeah, that's where we had incidences where we find out that my daughter is doing really well socially in school, even though when we're around she acts all shy.
She's probably just making sure she doesn't cross any lines with you guys.
No, it's not even that. We found out there was a child that was in the class last year that caused a lot of issues because we had the teacher last year say, "Oh yeah, she's not coming out of her bubble." We'll find out. Like a lot of the kids were being told this because this one child just pushes and pushes and pushes. Like my daughter would come home. Well, I didn't get to play with this girl today. Throw out a name.
Angelica.
Angelica.
Rugrats.
Okay. Throw out another name.
Paisley.
What?
Clarissa. All right. So but those are real
Why
names.
are we sticking with Nickelodeon on this?
Yeah, I don't know why I know that name. That name sounds familiar.
It's still Nickelodeon.
Right. So my daughter would come home and say she couldn't play with Clarissa because Angelica said that she wasn't friends with my daughter today. That we're not friends today because I'm friends with Clarissa today.
Yeah.
Yeah, like literally, like you can't be friends with more than one person. And this little girl just socially, dynamically re-engineered the entire, social structure of that preschool. And the teacher's not looking, going, maybe I should do something about this.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird.
And then a different kid in it, because they have after school babysitting or like daycare for the parents who like have to show up an hour or so after school, right? So like if your parents
That after school care thing or whatever.
Yeah, your parents a teacher at the public school or whatever, it lets them come in. Your other parent works at a factory, lets them get off work and be able to come pick up the kid, right? So this one little girl like wrapped the jump rope around the other girl's neck last year, apparently, in this after school thing. And mom finds out when daughter comes home. It's like, did you go murder the teachers? Because I would be.
Wow.
Not that anybody on the Nick and Zach show. Yeah, that was bad. That's an oral Nick and Zach show one. Anybody on the Zac Yak Pack says that we should. It's okay to murder teachers. We haven't had to go that route before. That was just a natural one.
Yeah, we don't advocate. You know what? I'm just gonna stop right there. We just don't advocate it.
Yeah. That was definitely.
I'm not going to say something that would be drawn as a comparison and make it even worse.
Right.
I almost did.
And that's why I say, that we haven't had to cross that line since we started the Zac Yak Pack. You hear me just instantly going and we don't advocate this, and that's definitely how the old show went. Might have been because we never had a Nick. So don't be afraid to use that hashtag, don't be a Nick.
For once, I think Zach is being a Nick with that one.
What, by calling him out?
No,
I was gonna say,
by the little flub up there.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, because I sent him a message, and he never even opened it, so. Yeah.
You always have impeccable timing.
I do. I'm real good at what I do. Oh, there was one I saw on here. Yeah, I'm not sure where it went. There was a news article I saw on there that was actually pretty good, but I don't see it anymore.
So, what do you think of all this phenomenon that's seeming to take over the world here lately in the realm of getting women to spend money all the time on nails, called Color Street, I think it is. What is your take on this Color Street phenomenon?
I'm not going to give an opinion one way or the other on Color Street because I don't want the liability of being sued.
Oh,
I'm sure they have better lawyers than I have. But my personal opinion on Ponzi schemes I can give you all day long.
I wasn't going to go even to that point, but
Right. No. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I just said I can give opinions of said schemes. But Color Street, I don't know anything about them. Or Avon, or Mary Kay, or Tupperware, which you can buy in the stores. So I never understood why they still have parties. Or Yeah, here's one for you. I'm sure you've had to hear about these ones before that I think are completely inappropriate and asinine. Passion parties.
Oh.
Just go on Amazon and buy the crap like normal freaking people. Don't invite people over to your house. Well, I've got this. I'm going to take in, can I see a demonstration of whether that? Well, sure. Whoa, wait a second. Now
Yeah.
I know how Tupperware does demonstrations.
Oh,
Needless to say, these things exist. I know of somebody who's
there were a few on base, if I recall correctly.
well, I know of somebody whose mother-in-law invited them and their sister-in-law. So that would mean the mother's daughter, or like actual daughter and daughter-in-law, to a passion party. Needless to say, neither kid showed up.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
If I remember right, invited the mother-in-law as well, which is just, or stepmother or whatever. Anyways, not going to happen there either. It's just all sorts of strange concept.
Wow. That'd be an interesting family reunion idea. Uh-oh.
No, you're good.
Oh, shit. Seriously?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What the?
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is where this show ends up going. This is why I say we need some shtick on this show, which might be a real bad word choice after talking about what we were just talking about.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead, talk.
So, this person invited their daughter-in-law, and multiple other
Family members.
female family members to a passion party.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Including their own mother.
That's what I just said. Stepmother. But yeah.
The hell?
Doesn't think about these things. And nobody else looked and goes, that's just weird. And the person who probably should have just
That's
looked and goes,
something that
"Whatever,
you
I'm
would
not getting
expect
involved."
out of like a swingers couple.
No, not even that. Most
No,
people
you
don't-
would invite like all your swinger friends to something like that.
All the girls usually invite just their friends, I guess. I never understood the concept of the thing. It's like I never just understood. I just didn't. You know what else bothers me? What else bothers me even more?
Something's. What the hell?
Flashbacks?
No. Anyhow. No, yeah, you usually just invite like your closest friends to something like that.
Yeah, you would know. But my problem being, what bothers me even more than that, rainbow vacuums. Why should I spend more on a vacuum than I did my car?
Yeah.
Forget all the sell it to your friends and attachment things. Forget all that nonsense because you get free attachments if you get other people to buy. I had somebody really pushing it down my throat, like, oh, just tell them that, let me come at least demonstrate because I get out of it for doing demonstration. I was like, you can tell them you did, but that thing ain't coming in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's one of those where you want to convert a 110 outlet to 220 just to watch what happens.
Well, they're apparently an air
I went there.
purifier. They're an air purifier too, and I'm like, yeah, I've got my carpet cleaner, I've got my Roomba. It's a shark, but same difference, right? I got my robot vacuum. I have a vacuum cleaner. If I want an air purifier, I'll buy an air purifier.
Exactly.
If one of these things breaks, I still have all the others. Second of all, I didn't spend fucking 60 grand on the damn thing.
No. I don't know what the hell's going on up there. People.
Rainbow vacuums really bother me. I know. I literally talked to people who did buy them, and they bought them for their wife, and they looked and they said, "I spent more on this thing than I did for my first car."
Wow. I had somebody come in here trying to, surprisingly, none of the Mormons coming by the house so far this year. Now they'll show up tomorrow because I mentioned them. But somebody tried selling extermination services, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I have what I have now. I'm fine with it. I don't have any problems. I'm good. Wouldn't take that for an answer. Wound up saying that they would do everything for $1. And I was like, no, because I don't know what you're exactly going to spray. And I don't know if you're actually going to attract things here. So I will politely ask you to go ahead and leave my property altogether.
I had kids try selling me Girl Scout cookies door to door too. I was like, come back next year. I have no problem ordering the Girl Scout cookies, but it's like, I don't even know you. I don't know where you're from. I don't like buying from random people that show up at my door.
Yep.
You live in the neighborhood? Awesome. Let me see you riding your bicycle around a couple of times so I know you live here. Because then I know that you're going to actually show up with my food stuff that I give money to. Because you can't sue the random Girl Scout lady.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
The door-to-door salesman thing is something that's definitely played itself out and is now a relic of history in my mind.
Oh, yeah. I did, what is that, JA, Junior Achievement? Selling candy bars. I don't know why. I was trying to convince them that was not a very lucrative business to do. Everybody sells candy bars. I'm sick of it. I don't like going door to door to sell candy bars. It's fucking stupid. But go door to door selling candy bars, and it's I did decent, but I'm like, how do I sell candy bars to people? Nobody's going to go, yeah, let me buy your candy bars door to door. You go up.
One of those, if I want one, when I go and get 5 gallons of gas, I'll get one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this is a dumb fucking marketing thing. This is just asinine. But if we had come up with something else, I could sell fucking anything.
Exactly.
It's not hard to sell. Usually you just talk till they realize they want you to shut up and go away.
Yeah, I mean, once they give you $1, oh, here you go, and then leave.
Yeah. Yeah, not $5 fucking candy bars.
No.
I don't know if they were $5 or not. I mean, this was fucking 2000, early 2000s.
Yeah, if I recall right, when doing that stuff, it was $1 a bar when you could go to the gas station and get it for 75 cents.
Yeah. Yeah, literally you're marking it up, and it's yeah.
25-cent convenience fee for coming to your door.
The worst part is even that kind of was pyramid scheme, because you're like, okay, I need this, I'm going to sell this many, and then you have to sell that many.
Yeah.
Stop and think
and then
about
you're
it.
constantly going door to door to door, and then you wind up, it just sucks.
Yeah. You got to pay for the difference because you open the box. Thinking about that, it was a pyramid scheme too.
Yeah.
How the hell did I accidentally get into an actual pyramid scheme?
Young, dumb.
No. I mean verbally. I mean the conversation. Like, how did I walk us into that? Yeah,
I don't know.
I've been scammed a couple times.
I think we all have.
I've scammed a couple people too. My wife is absolutely convinced I'm a nice person. I got something right.
I think what it is both your wife and my wife think that this is their life charity work. So, hey, it is what it is.
She said something. I don't know what.
Yeah, you're not a nice person.
Yes, but I'm the nicest person she knows. But needless to say, yeah, I mean it's one of those.
The dog is nicer.
Which one?
We'll find out.
Right. But needless to say,
Raven.
She picks the one that's sleeping the farthest from me right now.
Did you really? Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Yeah.
but with it being Sunday, and with it being like where we're just cramming this in where we can, unfortunately, it's coming to a point where I'm going to have to get going here and take care of some other things before bedtime, before school week.
Right. Which I completely understand. Definitely need to be done around 8 is what you messaged, and I don't. I guess we really need to work with definitions of what around means.
Yeah. There's
for like the 3 minutes to hit the 1 hour mark of the.
There's some ongoing things upstairs there that it sounds like Daddy needs to get involved in.
That's how you escape every show at this point lately.
No.
The end of shows is like, oh, fuck. Off he goes. They're like the last, 6 shows.
Dude, life is so stupid at times. It really is. Oh,
that's
so
parenting.
Raven is the better dog. And is that just because that's the one that's sleeping right now?
No, Zeus is also sleeping. It might be because that's her dog. Yeah. She might be picking favorites. So. But yeah. Needless to say, though, seeing you're trying to ditch out here, everybody should use that hashtag Don't Be a Nick. You can follow us on the Facebook at the Jaggers Juxtaplooza. You can follow me on Instagram at MPJags. And you can follow the other Zac at.
Don't forget our merchandise at cafepress.com/Jaggers Juxtaplooza. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way you know exactly when we're going live.
You should make an Instagram that says Uncle Pineapple.
Uncle Pineapple. That'd be interesting.
You got nothing better to do while you get kids around.
Yeah. And we'll see how some of these other conversations go tomorrow that I'm going to have that because I sent you stuff earlier.
But the rest of you all have a great rest of your night. We'll talk to you later.
Have a good one.